Welcome to Phails. My name is Philip Jones, and today we have returning guest, Father Bill W. Wave to everybody. Welcome to the show, Bill W.
Good to be back.
We're doing Phails at two-way prayer, like part 3. I think this is their third time coming on the show, and we're going to talk about two-way prayer.
Looking forward to it.
Let's just start off with a little, we've got a little roadmap here we came up with before I started the show. The first thing we're going to do is do a little synopsis of two-way prayer.
You want that from me?
The elevator pitch. Oh, should I give it? You wrote the book on it.
I did write the book. I stumbled on it about 32 years ago, I guess it was. An archivist. I'm in recovery, 12-step recovery, and ran into a guy in Oklahoma City who had an interest in early AA history. And he gave me a set of books on the Oxford group, where AA kind of emerged from. And right in the middle of it, every place I looked was this thing called two-way prayer. They did a morning quiet time, and part of their practice was to write down the thoughts that come to them during that time. And that equates to our 11th step in some ways in AA, sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood God, praying only for the knowledge of His will for us, the power to carry that out. It's guidance.
Guidance.
It's getting guidance. Can I find within me a source of strength and wisdom that I can bring my problems to and receive messages?
This is the 11th step.
Well, that's quiet time. That's the two-way prayer. The 11th step, maybe not so much. In the 11th step, it got somewhat hidden. It got kind of tucked away. Once people start understanding the history, at least that was my experience, then some of the experience behind the 11th step takes on a whole new meaning. It kind of brings it to a new reality.
What is the 11th step?
That's what I just quoted.
Oh.
Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with this higher power, and praying only for the knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. So it's a time of prayer where you're seeking wisdom and power.
And it's personal. You're not asking another person. You're asking yourself.
That's right. The deepest part of yourself, a part of yourself that you're probably not familiar with.
Right.
Maybe don't even believe it's there in the beginning. We've got this ego system, and that is my reality. That's my conscious life. Jung said there's more, and he called it the greater personality that is within. Stumbled onto a Quaker mystic who I really liked, Thomas Kelly, who called it the beyond that is within. I like that phrase.
I like that too.
Yeah, first time I heard it, I was like, yeah, that's sweet. The beyond that is within. I'm never going to understand it. I'm never going to control it. All right? But I can access it.
You can tap into it.
Tap into it, and it tap into me.
Folks talk about this. Artists, writers,
yes,
spiritual mystics. They talk about, like, I didn't even write this.
That's right.
It came through me. Musicians talk about that.
That's right.
Creative writers and artists, people that do paintings, they almost give it to some higher power or some channeling that they're doing.
Yeah.
That seems like what this is.
It is that. A source of wisdom and a source of strength. My background is in chemical dependency recovery, and and mostly working with the poor, and those have always been my people.
Yeah.
And I knew that people out there on the street, out there in the world, are not going to have access to a therapist. A therapist kind of helps you with that sort of stuff.
Right.
You tell them their problems. And what do they say? Tell me more, and maybe a few words of wisdom come through. Most people don't have that.
Yeah.
But if you can learn this process, you have access to that which is within you.
Right.
And I mean, I'm talking, I've taught hundreds and hundreds of people this practice. And I'm just amazed at how the voice almost always sounds quite the same. You know, it's a step above. Sometimes it'll have a Shakespearean tone to it.
Yeah, it has their character a little bit because it's being filtered through their personality.
That's right.
Because it comes through and maybe it has a southern accent, or
But
maybe
it's
it
the
has
best part of them.
Yeah.
And for them to know that there is within them another sense of self, because the people I work with, addicts, alcoholics, I mean, they're frustrated. I mean, their best thinking got them here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they try to control it, and it didn't work. And to know that there's something else, and that something else is unconditional love and unconditional honesty, and it's pure, and it's
You're talking about the four absolutes now.
that's what I'm talking about.
Honest,
Pure, unselfish, and above all, loving.
loving.
So if the voice is not loving, it can't be from your higher self.
Right.
It can be honest, and it can push you, and it can pull you, but it won't hurt you. It won't put you down. It's always lifting you up. Now, I grew up in an alcoholic home. My father used to kick the whatever out of me.
Yeah, and you guys can go and he shares his life story very vulnerably, authentically, with a ton of transparency on our first episode. If y'all want to go and watch that, you'll be very familiar with Father Bill W.'s history. Growing up in New York.
Yeah. Where everybody was getting the shit kicked out of them.
Yeah. It's a really touching and very candid discussion. Yeah.
I mean, mine was no rougher than most people, you know. But,
you say that, but
well, it wasn't. In 33 years of listening to this voice, it's never put me down.
yeah,
You know, I can maybe stop doing it for a week, and I'm unfaithful to it.
you still do it.
I still do it. Yes. But when if I miss a period like that, I don't get yelled at. I don't. It's always, are you back? Are you ready for more?
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Come,
Always
come
welcome.
as you are.
Always welcome.
And the premise of this time together is that after our second discussion, I committed myself and to you.
You did.
To do the practice for 30 days.
You did.
And I did the practice for 30 days.
And then some.
And then some. And this is my two-way prayer book and journal. And part of what we're doing here is we're gonna dig through my entries at random,
Right.
how scary that is, and discuss them.
This is because we had a little discussion. I'm a control freak. Phil is a free spirit.
A wild,
I
spontaneous.
would have gone through my 30 days, picked out the 3 best ones or whatever.
Yeah. How would you even know which ones are best, though?
Well, there's my ego stuff still judging.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm still doing the work.
Yeah. Well, I could probably continue the work too, and maybe this will spur that, rejuvenate the practice, because I enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, it's what is the feeling that comes from it when you're doing it?
There's a nurturance.
You're being nurtured?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's just it's kind of like, so it happens in the morning. Almost
Morning
first thing.
It's the ideal. People try to, I'm going to do it at noon. I'm going to do it on the subway. No.
Do it in the morning because there's this like peaceful time of the day.
And did you have a set location where you would do it?
I normally did it in my bedroom.
Okay.
And I had a couple writings that I'd pick up, because part of this is not only writing your question, you're
reading some material.
Yeah, it's immersing yourself in some spiritual content.
And that helps.
I would either read Thich Nhat Hanh,
right,
or I'd read, some of the other Buddhist texts, or I'd read some Ashtanga yogi stuff, or I would
stuff that appeals to you.
Yeah.
That's
that
key.
helps.
That's right.
That's clean.
Yeah, don't read somebody else's stuff.
It's
your
positive.
stuff.
Yeah. Michael Singer, the Untethered Soul stuff, or I'd find I have these divination cards. Even the Artist's Way, I'd pull some of that. I would just like immerse myself for about, 5-10 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer. But I would have that be a part of this practice. And then I would still my mind and write.
How would you still your mind? What ways?
Just breathing.
Breathing. Right.
Yeah. I'd breathe. I would sit still.
Right.
In kind of a meditative posture.
Right.
And I would close my eyes or soften my gaze and kind of, I don't know, turn my awareness inward.
Right.
To like
That's
what's
right.
going on in there.
That's right.
And
however you best do that.
Yeah.
I have a friend who does yoga.
Yeah.
And that's part. I have another friend who listens to music.
Yoga's perfect because the purpose of yoga I'm learning now from these teachers is the cessation of the flutterings of the mind.
Right.
That's what it's for.
Flutter, flutter, flutter.
Our mind does it effortlessly. Yeah. The monkey mind.
Oh my God.
And so that's a part of this process. Calming that mind.
It is.
Because we need to clear out some of the clutter to let the voice come through.
And if you keep the clutter going, it's not going to get a chance to come through.
Yeah. I think that's true.
That's part of the process.
And what I found was it was a time at the beginning of my day for, I'll just call it positive affirmations. Like my voice is got my back. My voice is on my side and is very compassionate to me and compassionate to my life. And
yeah. For me, I have an inner critic voice.
oh yeah.
Very strong, very powerful. And it's interesting, Phil. I welcome him in. I don't. I mean, just by nature, it's like on this two-way prayer stuff. It's like, oh, who is this voice?
Is it the critic?
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very suspicious of another voice. Whereas with the critic voice, let that sucker in.
Let him in.
And let him beat me up.
Let him beat you up. It's interesting, the shadow worker that I talked to, he talks about folding in these voices, letting them be, loving them, because they kept you alive. They helped you survive in some way.
I believe, I don't know, there are a number of theories around the shadow stuff, but I think they come to protect the kid.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yes.
I think if I trace them back, those voices, the inner critic, the controller, those in particular, they came to me about 6 or 7 years old.
Yep. That's what Craig talked about. He goes back in time to a time in your life when they came online.
And you're saying to help you. That's right.
To help you survive a difficult situation.
That's right. They got you through.
And they never subsided. They stuck around.
That's right. That's right. And now it is up to me to thank them.
Thank them.
For what they did. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to do what I didn't do now.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
And the kid, there's a relationship that needs to be established with that inner kid, inner child.
Yeah.
I mean, it's establishing the relationship with the voice. That's the God image.
Right.
What I would call it. What Jung would call it too. But also to establish a relationship with that lost child. And I had a friend who taught me that process. I was probably doing two-way prayer for 8 to 10 years when I met with him. And we said, well, let's integrate this with the other. So that, yeah, you're listening to God, you're listening to the God voice, but start entering into a relationship with the kid. You go back and visit with him and listen to him. And so the what would I call it? The things that you're learning in two-way prayer, the things that you've set up that you just described. Okay, but who am I going to listen to? You do the same thing, but who am I going to listen to in this session? Because the problem, here's what I was getting. It was very nice to listen to God.
Yeah.
It's very soothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen to the kid, it's a different deal. My first session with him was he didn't trust me. He didn't trust me at all because I abandoned him. See, I left him behind. So when I had instructions, well, go meet the kid. Where are you going to find him? Most of the people I work with, they find him under the bed. They find him in the closet. It's that part of us that has retreated into ourselves. I mean, just like there's a God self within us, there's this kid self within us. And if you just do the one and not the other, I think you're missing something. I think you're missing the wholeness. You know, I'm a priest, but I'm not a terribly holy priest, okay? And what I'm interested in is wholeness.
Yeah.
You know, because I think that's really what the priest is there to do.
Yeah.
Is to bring that wholeness about in ourselves and then in other people. And that means taking all the parts.
Yeah.
You know?
Reintegrating the parts.
Right.
The
Right.
child goes offline when it's exposed to things that are too much or that scare it. And we turn into this adult way too soon. And we lose the creative, the fun, the playful, that part of us that...
A lot of addiction work has moved into trauma work.
Yeah.
I mean, the two are closely aligned.
Dude, I think personality disorders too.
Yes.
It's all rooted in some trauma. I mean, I don't know for sure. This is a discussion of nature versus nurture too, but I think a lot more of it is nurture than nature.
And who got enough? I don't know anybody who got enough.
Yeah.
Or some get too much.
And then that's problematic.
That's destructive too.
Yeah, I've interviewed a lot of people and I've heard a lot of stories of challenge in childhood.
Yeah.
It's almost part of childhood is struggling.
So if you're working with a therapist, you can almost guarantee you're going to go back to your childhood stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, eventually it's going to get there.
Yeah, yeah. Tell me
And I
about
think
your mom. Yeah.
That's right. I think the same is true with two-way prayer. I think it's helpful to get that relationship going with the inner voice, that there's a part in me who loves me and unconditionally. That's really helpful. And then I found it very helpful to then go deeper or different. I don't know if it's deeper.
This could be my next chore or my next practice, because this one I focused on the higher, the God character.
And you should. I recommend that people do that.
I should do. I'm thinking maybe the next kind of challenge would be alternating between
go where
the God
the
and
energy is. Go where the energy is. I got to tell you a funny one. I was sitting down to do a two-way prayer session. Okay.
Yeah.
And I write my problem, whatever is going on, and I listened to Jesus in my instance. That was safe. Father God was not safe for me because Father kicked the hell out of me. All right. Jesus was okay. He was my brother.
Yeah.
But I'd ask a question. And the first thing that came from the voice was, don't come to me with this. Go ask your kid.
Ooh.
Because that's where the problem was. I can get loved on. I can get nurtured. I can get all of that nice stuff. But I'd never get to the essence of what's going on if I don't go talk to the kid.
Fold in your child.
Yes. Yes. So that started a whole new thing. And then I saw you had some episodes on shadow work, to talk to the shadow parts as well.
Yeah. Well, that's often talking to the kid. The part of yourself develops. Yeah.
They came to protect the kid.
Right.
Most likely, in most instances.
It's almost the kids putting on a mask or putting on an amulet to live through something that's difficult.
Well, it is a mask.
And never taking it off.
It's the persona.
Mm.
You know? Yes.
Yeah. We're talking about finding our true selves.
That's it.
Reintegrating our child,
You call it by whatever name you
finding
want.
some pure divining rod for discernment and for moving about this world
Right.
in a pure, loving way to ourselves, but then to our others then. Because if we can't do it to ourselves, we're not going to be able to do it to others.
That's right.
It starts with ourselves.
It does.
Because I believe we create everybody in our image. Like every time I meet another person, I'm endowing them before they say anything.
Yeah. And who do we love the least?
Ourselves. Yeah, I was talking to someone yesterday about my ability to, I think, hate myself more than anybody else.
Oh, yeah. It's an art form.
And we all probably have it or some form of it or have experienced some form of it.
Right.
And I think the sooner we love ourselves, the sooner I don't know, and that probably takes a practice.
Oh, and it takes failure.
Yeah. Yeah, it
That's
takes
why
failure.
I love the name of your show.
Phails.
You're gonna fail at it, but you're not gonna get yelled at for failing.
No.
It's gonna open you up to more reality. You want to cover it with some nice stuff.
We need compassionate, calm failure.
Yeah.
We need to expect failure. I thought about this the other day. When I was a kid and I spilled milk,
Yes.
the response from the people in my life was huge
Right.
and extreme.
Right.
And I think that calibrated me in a real maladaptive way.
Right. Which, you know what it was? It was them reacting to their kids.
Yes.
I grew up in the Depression,
They were following a cycle of violence and passing it on to me.
That's right.
And now I'm like, well, this
Stops
ends
here.
with me,
Stops here.
right? When we spill milk,
Right.
we laugh. We say Mazel Tov. There's these rituals when they spill a plate in a restaurant and everybody goes, huzzah or something. It's like, look, failure's a part of this process. Love it, fold it in, accept it, learn from it. It's not catastrophic.
No.
Unless it is. And if it is, you don't have to worry about it anyway.
Jung's one of his most famous lines, after midlife, success has nothing to teach a person. It's very good in the early stages to be racking up some successes.
Yeah.
To get little gold stars placed on you and little championship, trophies.
It's validation from
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
You're a great little guy.
You're a part of the community. You're adding value.
We love you.
Yeah.
Way to go. Yeah. If you still need that when you're 49, there's never enough.
Well, you're probably on the other end of that. You're providing that to the folks that are coming.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Unless you're repeating the pattern that you grew up with. Why didn't you come in first, Johnny?
Transactional love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But Dad is just as stuck.
Yeah. They both need compassion the same amount.
Right.
I talked to the therapist about narcissism, and she said a lot of the kicking off points or the foundation of this narcissism behavior was a relationship with their caregiver that was transactional in nature. That they had to do something in order to get that love and affection. So that meant that they were going to do whatever it took because that love and affection is such an intoxicant. We have to have it.
Have to have it.
And so you'll do anything to get it.
Right.
So then if in life everything becomes that transactional barter or that relationship that can really skew a person's psyche.
We won't get political, but we see it happening.
Yeah. We got a little political when we were talking about it with the therapist, but
Did you? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's fun. It's topical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People see it.
People see it. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about your book. You're writing a book on two-way prayer.
Well, it started off as a pamphlet. It started off as a pamphlet.
Yeah.
I'm pushing 80. It's coming up.
Yeah.
And I want to pass on some of the things that I've learned.
Mm-hmm.
So I did, I did a video, 45-minute video.
Yeah, on your website.
Produced that. It's on the homepage of the website. How do you teach this thing? Because I was doing workshops, particularly during the pandemic thing.
Yep.
I was doing a monthly workshop, getting 400 or 500 people coming to it, and they were good. And then what did people say? Give me, when are you doing your next workshop? Do some more.
Yeah.
Well, I got tired of doing workshops. I got really tired of them. I loved when people were doing their two-way prayers.
Uh-huh.
When I got a chance to listen to them, that was my favorite part. That's when I really came alive. But to go over the history, go over the practice.
Yeah, they can go find that one place, right?
Go find it in one place.
You don't need to regurgitate that over
No.
and over again.
No, because I find myself feeling disconnected from that.
Well, you get to be just a robot saying the same thing over and over again.
I have a hard time saying the same thing over again.
Right.
I really have a hard time doing it.
Yeah.
You know?
So this book encapsulates all of that knowledge.
Yeah, I tried to do it. That I hope it comes out July 1st of 2025.
Okay.
So it's right around the corner.
July 1st, 2025.
Yeah. That's this year, right?
That's this year. That's this summer.
Okay, good.
How many pages is that?
250?
250
like
pages.
that.
And folks can learn all about the practice.
Yeah, all about the practice. We go a little deeper, like I'm doing here.
Yeah.
In terms of inner child work, shadow work, some of that other stuff. I don't go into it deeply, but I wanted to give people enough information that they would go and seek that out themselves in other sources. And I give them some examples of how it sounds and how to do it.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. Because I feel like, I said at the beginning of that chapter, I didn't want to add this chapter. I really didn't want to do it, because I feel like I'm a little bit out of my league. You know what I mean? I'm out of my comfort zone. But I got the information, and I can tie it into this practice.
And you can point them to places where they can get that depth if they want it.
Right. That's
And they're
right.
probably going to get the most out of experience. Experience is your teacher.
Yes.
Doing the practice is going to give them
Right.
the real.
And a lot of people are not going to do it. They're going to say, well, I'm not going there. I'll listen to God. And it's much more comfortable to listen to God. Very soothing.
Then the child work, shadow work part you're talking
Oh,
about.
that's a little scary.
It's a little spicy.
Oh, yes.
It's a little spicy.
Oh, yeah. Because you're going back to the wound.
Yeah, you go into your wounds.
I don't want to open those things up. I don't want to meet all these shadow parts.
Yeah.
But what did Jung say? You go and meet them, or they come and meet you.
Yes, right. Until the unconscious is made conscious, it will rule your world, and you'll call it fate.
There you go. That's it. That's the quote. It's true.
It's true.
It's true. It's a lovely expression, You do something, a rage comes out or something like that, and you do it with somebody, and you got to go back to them the next day or week or however long it takes you to get there. And you say, hey, Charlie, I'm really sorry what I did the other day, what I said the other day. I wasn't myself.
Yeah.
And Charlie comes back to you, and if he's got any brains, he says, well, then who the hell were you?
Right.
Who the hell were you? I was myself, but I was a hidden part of myself. I was a denied part of myself.
Yeah.
And this is the stuff that we want to get up
Yeah.
and look at. And this is why I think two-way prayer is so beautiful. You're looking at it comforted and protected by the inner voice. It's not going to take you further than you're
You got a
able to
team.
go. You got a team.
What's the name of the book?
The Power of Two-Way Prayer.
The Power of Two-Way Prayer.
Yeah.
And that's coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It is. It is. I hope I'm done. Almost. I mean, I feel
What do
like.
you mean you hope you're
Well,
done?
I kind of.
You're going to stop researching? You're going to stop?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I think so. I mean, at some point, the backyard is calling me.
You're talking about to the end of life stuff.
Yeah.
What is that like for you? What do you mean the end of what's that like for you?
I need more alone time.
I'm terrified of it.
I need more quiet time. All of life is a preparation for a good death.
And that's what you want to start to do, prepare for your death.
I do.
What is that like? You quiet time, more solitude?
If I'm out there teaching, if I'm out there doing podcasts and I'm out there doing this kind of stuff, it's in lieu of, oftentimes, in lieu of the inner work, in lieu of being comfortable and extending that comfort more and more. You know?
Is it being with your family?
Oh,
Is it
to the degree they want to be. You know? I got to let go of them too. Got to let go of them. I mean, dying is it's an individual. You do it alone.
Well, we live alone.
We live alone.
We die alone.
We die alone.
That seems brave to me.
Well, it's inevitable. So you can either
Well,
do it consciously.
To approach it the way you're doing it seems brave. We're going to die. We don't get to choose when. We don't get to choose how.
Right. But can we do it consciously?
Yeah.
Can we do it consciously? I had a sponsor who, in the first step, I mean, I'm all about the 12 steps. I mean, that's my path, you know?
Yeah.
First step says, we admitted we were powerless over alcohol or drugs or whatever. Our lives had become unmanageable. And we had some really interesting discussions on what does that mean to be unmanageable? You know, it's the kind of thing that we're talking about. It's the things that I have no control over. And the ego loves to be in control.
But do we have control over anything in this life?
We think we do.
We think we do.
We think
it's an illusion.
It is an illusion.
We can control how we respond to some extent.
Hopefully, if I'm doing my work, I'm probably gonna respond better, you know, and not let the shadow stuff come up.
When I was doing the philosophy discussion with Grant Potts, we had one on, is anything really up to me? It was a discussion of free will and determinism, indeterminism or fatalism, destiny. And what we both kind of agreed on at the end was that we agreed that we have agency, that we have some free will, but it's only about 0.01%.
On a good day.
On a good day. We didn't choose who our parents were. We didn't choose where we were born. We didn't choose how much money that they had. We didn't choose so many things we didn't choose and are outside of our control. But we can still move the ship a little bit with our agency. And you know what they say, if a ship leaves from New York City heading to Europe and you move it 1 degree off course, it's going to go, it might hit Iceland. You know, it's 1 degree of change is a lot over time.
And so you got to be watching yourself. It's the Buddhist mindfulness.
Yeah.
It's in AA, it's step 10. Continue to take personal inventory.
Ooh, this is self-awareness.
It's self-awareness. When we're wrong, promptly admitted it.
Accountability.
To self, to God, to true self. You're going to go off base.
Yeah, to your community.
You're going to fail.
You're going to fail.
Yeah. Every day is going to have failure in it.
Can't be that scary. Sometimes, I've got an example of this right recently, and I think I responded to it pretty well. I check out all this equipment from the TV station.
Right.
And I tell them when I'm going to pick it up, and I tell them when I'm going to drop it off.
Right.
And this time, things were going on, and I got there about an hour and a half later, and I picked it up, and I took it on, and I was talking to the station manager and kind of taking my time. And then 2-3 days later, I get an email from the director of all of that stuff and says, hey, you said you were going to pick it up at 1:30 and you picked it up at 3. And I automatically got so defensive. Well, what about the times when the equipment didn't work and I had to go back? This is just inner chatter. I didn't say anything. I soothed that guy and I let it be about what he was sharing, which was holding me accountable.
Right.
And what he was doing was holding me accountable to my word. But my mind, my shadows want to come online and be like, oh, no, you didn't. You can't tell me this, that, or the other. There's a huge churn that happened when I
Yes.
saw that email.
Yes.
That it took an effort to calm down and say, like, hey, this is okay. It's okay to be held accountable.
Right.
It doesn't mean that I'm going to be ostracized from this group.
Right.
It's a requirement for groups to call people in to accountability.
How old were you at that moment?
Oh, man. I was probably kicked out of track when I was in middle school.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd been kicked out of track
Yeah. Yeah.
for doing something.
There's that wound.
Yeah.
There's that wound. And he inflamed it.
Yeah. I was going to get kicked out of this group.
Yeah.
And that's not the only time. That's almost my default response to accountability.
Right. Yeah. I mean, this awareness is not, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
No. No. Well,
But if you do the work, Phil,
yeah.
if you're honest enough to say, this isn't about him.
It's not about him.
It's about me.
Me being accountable to my word.
Yeah.
And it's not dire.
No.
I'm not going to die over this. I'm not going to be ostracized.
As a matter of fact, you've been given an opportunity
Yeah.
to see what you couldn't see, to look into the unconscious, because that's what was responding at that moment.
The depths.
The depth.
That's intimacy. That's yeah. Goodness. That might be a good segue into reading some of these entries. You think?
That's the stuff I love.
You got your pen and paper there?
Yes, I wanted to take some notes.
Okay, we're just gonna flip through these and find them. It looks like
That's the way Phil does it. I would have gone through this 30 days well in advance, picked out 4 or 5 writings, put a little star. I would have numbered them, and we would have gone from there.
yeah.
But that's what makes us different, Phil.
That's what makes us different. That's the spice of life.
That's it.
That we have Father Bill W's and we have Philip Jones's.
The world needs both.
We need both.
Yeah.
I bet you prefer one and I prefer the other.
Of course.
Goodness.
Yeah.
And we probably both need the opposite. We need our opposites
We need
to practice them.
You probably need to develop more
control.
More control.
Or-
I need to be more free.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. I'm going to, just tell me when to stop here.
Don't blame me for this. You got your system. You
Okay, here we
do it.
go. I stopped on one. Okay. I stopped on one. This is an entry from, I don't know, these are all read free. So give me grace. You give me grace and y'all give me grace. This is a man.
Can't you feel it flowing?
This is a man
It's flowing.
sharing
That's it.
from the guts here. This was from Monday, June the 3rd, 2024. This was day 52 of my two-way prayer
Day
practice.
52.
Yeah, so I guess I
you're
did
into it.
I guess I did it more than a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
This happened at 7:26 in the a.m.
Yeah.
I put all this as at the top, like what the time was, the date.
You're more controlling than you think.
I think so. It's a controlled chaos.
It's good. It's good.
Dear Universe.
Dear Universe.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like some universal consciousness, I think. I like some
yeah.
idea of a oneness
Right.
that we're all in.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I'm scared to ask this question. Oh, now I'm scared to read this question. Oh, my goodness.
Skip names if you...
I will.
Yeah.
My brother and others have stated emphatically that I should find another job, a software job, a high-paying job. I want to keep working on Phails full-time. I want to develop the concept and work until it makes money. Is that irresponsible?
Beautiful.
That's the question.
Beautiful. Vulnerable.
Ugh.
There might be something to this picking it out of the pot. Because I don't think you would have picked that one.
Probably wouldn't have.
But here we are.
Here we are. And this is true, right? From when I've gotten asked for folks and told them my ideas, I've gotten that feedback, and it's taken a bit of like, I have to believe in this. I have to have faith in this. I have to, Fortune favors the bold.
I relate to your brother, though.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, because you don't want me to suffer.
No.
You don't want my children to suffer.
I don't want pain.
I don't want pain either.
Right.
But I know that at these software jobs, the last two I had, I ended up on short-term disability because of the mental and emotional fallout that occurred as a result of either the structure of the organizations or the way that they communicated with each other and me, or the way that my particular role and its isolation. I don't know why, but I continually found myself in states of emotional distress.
Right.
And I think that impacts my family. I think it impacts my physical health. So there's reasons that I am where I am. And I acknowledge people like you sentiment, not wanting me to feel pain, wanting me to be safe and secure, wanting me to have enough.
Let's get to the answer.
Okay.
We know the problem.
We know the problem now. Dear Philip. I don't know how to answer this one.
Is what the voice is saying.
Yeah.
I don't know how to answer this one.
Yeah.
Good.
Trust yourself. I say with a lack of confidence, I don't see the money in the work yet. I have kids. I have responsibility. Where is universal wisdom here? I'm going to walk the dog. I love you, Philip. Wait, breathe, meditate. There will be a sign.
There will be what?
A sign.
A sign.
Yeah. That one's not clear.
It's not necessary for you to inject yourself again. In doing this work, my recommendation is let the voice speak.
Where you see me injecting myself is where I see...
You asked a second question.
Yeah. Where is universal wisdom here?
Right.
I have another question in the answer. So I perhaps didn't really channel...
Let it flow. Let it flow. Trust yourself. Wait. Breathe. Meditate. I mean, that's the inner voice coming through.
Yeah.
And that's what you need to hear. And if you give that more opportunity, time to express itself, just sit there. There's more that's going to come. And give yourself I'm going to sit here for 5 minutes, and I'm going to write. I'm going to write the thoughts that come. And you don't have to ask another question. As a matter of fact, it's not helpful.
Yeah, don't.
No.
Just
breaks the thing. It's like putting the voice on the witness stand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Yeah. Ego's taking charge again. And once ego takes charge, see, there was a vulnerability. You start off with the vulnerability.
Right.
I really want this. I'm lost and I need help. Well, shut up and listen. Allow it to come.
Yeah.
Allow it to come. And then you go back and you look through it, and you'll oftentimes I will see a thought, a phrase, a piece of guidance that isn't my normal self coming through. When you got to wait, breathe, meditate, I mean, that was kind of calling you to silence. And if you just did that right then and there, more might come.
More might have come through.
But beautiful on the vulnerability.
On the question side.
You get 100 on the vulnerability.
All right, let's get another one. Let's see here. This is from day 37, Sunday, May the 19th, 2024 at 7:40 a.m. Dear Universal Consciousness, gods of discipline, I need you. I desperately need to form new and healthy habits and rituals. I need discipline. Let me overcome my ADHD and succeed. How can I do it? How do I live into the next form of myself? How do I transform into the next stage? I need this for myself and for my family.
Beautiful.
I need to lead a healthy and disciplined life. Show me the way.
Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And then
Heartfelt.
Yeah.
Heartfelt.
Well, yeah, sometimes this ADHD feels like a cage or a trap, or like
Right.
I'm being swung around by a tail.
Life's doing that to me.
Yeah, life is. Yeah. Dear Philip, you have a beautiful and unique brain. ADHD is a gift, and it's what makes you you. Use it to your advantage. Learn to harness this cognitive orientation. Find discipline too. Focus on what you want to be. Focus on who you want to be. Be it. Make the choices of that person now. Before you know it, you'll be him. You can do it. One day at a time. You choose, one choice at a time. Choose the thing the man you want to be would choose. I love you.
There you go. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I love you. Beautiful. Beautiful. You are beautiful who you are. I don't feel that. Inside, I don't feel that.
Yeah.
But something else inside me knows that.
Yeah, I'm the way I'm supposed to be.
There you
and
go.
Sometimes that's not clear.
No.
I'm the perfect expression of Philip.
That's right.
I'm the only expression. I'm the perfect
That's why
expression.
there's
I've got
8 billion of us in the world.
Yeah.
We're all a little different.
Unique snowflakes, all of us.
Yeah.
But very similar, but we're all bringing something unique to the table.
What's my function?
Yeah. How can I add value to this whole
Yeah.
thing? And love, it begins with loving myself.
Right.
Accepting myself.
Right.
Seeing my value.
Now, what I would add, as by way of directions, in something like after that writing, I would add for today.
Oh.
And then you've been guided, you've been loved upon, all right?
Uh-huh.
Now, what action?
Ooh.
What action?
After the journal entry,
Right.
some action items.
Guidance. Specific guidance from the voice. I love you. Become yourself. Be yourself. Find discipline. All right? So, what would you have me do today?
Make a list.
Make a list, but wait a minute. It's not a to-do list.
Okay.
It's different. It's very subtle. It's a God list. It's a life list. It's you just gave me some guidance here. Now let's get specific. What are 5 things that I could do today that you're asking me to do today? What are they?
What is God asking me to do?
Right. Write them down. Limit yourself to 5 or 6. So you can go crazy. Call Joe. Research this. Take out the trash.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Whatever comes.
Right.
Whatever.
Oh, God is flowing that through too.
That's right. That's right. And then I put a little box next to them. All right. And then tomorrow when I come back, I always read my writing from the day before.
Yes.
Got to read that writing. And specifically the to-do list. I was asked to do 6 things. How many did I do?
Did you check them off?
Can I check them off? If I can't check them off, I'm blowing the voice off.
Yeah.
I'm not following the guidance.
Yeah. God list.
The God list.
Or life list.
Or life list.
Some things that God wants
Guidance.
you to do as a
It's
result.
guidance.
Yeah, some guidance.
Now, how do I approach it? Let's take a silly one. I mean, I would get some, like, go rake the leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? All right. All right. There it is. It came from somewhere.
Yeah, God knows what's up with my yard.
They could rake a few leaves.
Yeah.
If next time I come, I will bring my rake. That's me, you see.
Yeah.
You could leave the leaves lay there.
Yeah, that's right.
They don't bother you, do they?
They don't bother me.
Me? Leaf? Rake the sucker.
We got to rake the sucker. Yeah.
That's my obsessive compulsive stuff. To create order so I don't have to feel the the chaos.
So my God might not tell me to rake leaves.
That's right. Or he might tell you to rake leaves, and he might tell me to leave the damn leaves be.
That's right.
That's much more likely.
That's more likely, yeah. That's the discipline.
All right, I walked past those leaves, and I didn't rake them.
Yeah, the next day.
Great progress. Great.
For you, yeah.
For me.
For me, okay,
Terrible.
I need to hold myself accountable.
But I guess the point I want to make is the distinction between a to-do list and a God-guided list.
Yeah. God guidance.
And I think maybe 90% of it is how you approach it.
Mm-hmm.
Although, if you're sitting there and these thoughts coming, where the hell are they coming from? It came.
It came.
Rake the leaves or don't rake the leaves.
You're channeling that.
You're channeling that in some way. If you've done the work, your ego has to cooperate with this stuff. Your ego mind. So it's sitting over here on the side, kind of waiting to get back in control, and you're allowing this stuff to bubble up. Well, I treat it like a bubble. I treat it.
Just capture it.
That came from somewhere. I'm going to put my little box there, and I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
But here's the point I wanted to make. But I'm going to do it with God. I'm going to do it obediently.
Yeah.
Which are characteristics my ego does not necessarily have.
You're serving God.
I'm serving God. I'm serving life. I'm serving the world.
Because he knows what's best for you.
Hey?
He knows what's best for you.
I'm going to treat it as such.
Yeah.
I'm going to treat it as such. And I think there's value in that.
Because that's the guidance part.
That's the guidance.
You have to believe that he's guiding you in a healthy, positive way.
That's right. And you check it. Is it...
The absolutes.
Is it honest? Is it pure? Is it unselfish? Is it loving? And if it passes that test, I can't be too far off the track.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it joined with what? I leave that up to people.
What that God is.
What that
this
is.
Blank. They could call it Buddha. You could call it Jesus. You could call it Vishnu. You could call it...
The one thing I can be sure of, it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's so limited.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's minuscule.
We're incapable of understanding the true hugeness of God.
Yes. But we are quite capable of channeling the flow.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I've seen
we get a little trickle.
You've done that 28 times already.
Yeah, or more. Let's pick another one.
Since I've been here.
Oh.
Since I've been here, I see it.
Yeah.
I see it in you.
Yeah. Open myself up to channel something that's beyond me.
That's right.
What did the guy say? It was the beyond...
The beyond that is within.
The beyond that is within. I
love
Thomas
that. Kelly. Yeah.
I love that.
I did too.
Okay, let's pick another one. Let's see here.
You're a brave man.
We could do 5 or 6 of these.
Go early. I missed an early one.
Let's see, an early one. Let's see, one of our early ones.
Well, there's my control stuff.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll pick the first one here. And this was day 10. I think I got this journal after I'd done 9 days because I was like, I want a dedicated journal for this. Oh. Because I think I had one I was just writing on any piece of paper I could find.
Envelopes, not good.
Yeah, whatever.
You need a record.
Yeah.
You need a record. Because that's your accountability thing.
Yeah, I wanted a dedicated journal for this, so I got this on day 10.
Okay, cool.
This is from... Thursday, April the 11th, 2024 at 9:27 a.m. Dear Higher Power.
Nice.
I don't know what to do about my daughter and our relationship. I feel scared and sad. I've changed so much. I engage and interact with her in new ways that I believe are much healthier and supportive. In the past, I've acted reactively and emotionally. I'm concerned because my daughter is still reporting some
blah, blah, blah,
blah, blah, blah, and saying that she does not feel safe.
Blah, blah, blah.
I don't know what to do. I'm concerned that she's either telling the truth and I haven't changed enough, or that she's being dishonest and manipulative.
Okay.
Ugh.
Now, let me save you some time. You're journaling,
I'm journaling.
which is good. It's not necessary for this practice.
Tell me about it.
Limit yourself to 2 sentences.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to save you a lot of time,
Uh-huh.
and then allow you more God time. Because the inner voice already knows what you need. You don't need to tell it. Now, if you want to journal and write those things down, there's great benefit to that. I'm not at all against it.
Yeah, you're not dismissing journaling.
No.
You're honing in on what it is to do two-way prayer.
I am turning to the power that already knows me from the inside out.
Yeah.
So I don't have to explain.
How would I
it
boil
all.
that down? I would boil that down to
I'm really concerned about
my
my
relationship.
Daughter. I'm
Yeah.
scared. Please help me.
please help me.
Boom.
Boom.
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
I don't need to get into the nuts and bolts of it.
You do not.
I just need to express that fear and sadness,
Right.
the emotions.
You have sat there prior to doing this writing. Think of it as kind of a searchlight going over your life.
Yeah.
Where is there a disturbance in the Force, to use Star Wars language? Where is the disturbances with my daughter? That's where my focus is right now.
Yeah.
That's where my attention is.
Yeah.
10 days later, it's going to be with the guy who's running the studio.
Right.
See? It's going to be different.
Yeah, it'll be different.
Daughter, goes in the background. Right now, my focus is on that. So you're gonna look at your life. You're gonna see, where is there a disturbance? Where do I need help?
Yes.
Where do I need guidance? Where
And
do
in
I
this
feel
moment,
lost?
it was
your daughter.
It was my daughter.
Yeah, oftentimes it is.
Yeah.
And it's a big one.
Yeah, it's a
And
big
it's
one.
not going to be just one answer. It's not going to be a one-time visit
No.
on that subject.
No.
You know?
Yeah, my subject, the
Relationships.
The frequency of what comes up will probably there'll be repetition.
Absolutely.
As a parent, my relationship with my daughters is going to come up frequently. As a new business owner or whatever, my relationship with how I add value to the world and community and how I find compensation for that is going to come up frequently.
Right.
The fear of money.
Right. That's the stuff.
Those are big ones.
Those are big.
My relationships in my communities and then the people that I interact with on a daily basis,
Right.
those will come up because they matter.
They'll come up. And what you're going to see is, over time, there's a consistency to the answers. You know, like you're struggling with the work, with the how do I spend my time?
Yeah.
All this sort of stuff. I was doing that. When I started this practice, I was not a priest. All right? I was not a priest.
No.
I was running a treatment center, executive director and all that good stuff. But there was within me an unfulfilled reality. That, and when I looked at my journal over and over, I could see it pushing me, pulling me, prodding me in the direction. And that's what I hear with you. You know, you've got a passion. All right? You need to fulfill that. You also need to live in this world and have money and get by and all that good stuff and take care of the family and all that good stuff. How do I balance this?
Yeah.
That's my question, Lord.
Yeah.
That's my question, life. That's the stuff. That's where your energy is.
Yeah.
See, you go to where the energy is. 2 sentences, you name it.
2 sentences.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go on and on. So we'll see that. We probably will see more of that as we read through these, but we'll just continue to remind me. Here's my answer.
Oh, good.
Sweet child.
Oh, I love it.
I know.
Sweet child.
I think that was one of your recommendations.
early.
I put this
a term of endearment.
I put the how to practice two-way prayer instructions in here, and I would look at it from time to time, and the answer would come with a term of endearment.
Right.
You said
and
that
your
on
inner
that.
critic never starts off,
My child, my precious, or some other term of endearment that a loving father, mother, God might use when speaking to their beloved.
right. That's it.
So
And
I did
that's
that.
not Oxford Group. That's not part of the two-way prayer initial stuff. But damn, I just found when you do that, it sets the ball in
It's
motion.
a gentle start. It's a loving start.
It's a loving start.
You're helping it. You're giving
It's
it a little
priming
nudge.
the pump.
Yeah.
You're priming the pump.
Yes.
You know?
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Do the work. Relax and enjoy the process. Meditate. Learn and grow through experience. Do better every day. Be better every day. Love yourself so that you can love others. Set and hold boundaries with yourself and with others. Learn better ways to set and maintain boundaries.
Are those hard for you?
It's not perfect. Can be.
Yeah. Hard for me.
Because I've got impulsivity. It's kind of a part of some of my challenges.
Yeah.
It's not perfect. So apologize and repair. Be humble, be authentic, be vulnerable. I love you.
Yeah. In that instance, you got loved upon,
Yeah.
you got guided,
Yeah.
you got redirected. Now, if you add the list,
The list.
then it gets quite specific, and oftentimes it'll pick up on some of the things that you were just directed towards. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. It's lovely.
Let's pick another one.
Yeah. And how does it feel when you are finished writing like that? How does it feel inside? I don't know. You can't recall exactly, but
I mean, I feel
overall.
Yeah,
you've done
it's
this
like a
enough.
hug.
Like a hug. Beautiful.
You know, it's
like a hug.
there's a real comfort in it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm loving on myself.
Right.
Or I'm channeling a loving kind of whatever we want to call it, a loving
We don't know the words.
energy or loving source or something. Love is out there. Nurturance is out
Love
there.
is in there.
And it's in here.
It's
it
in
comes
there.
through here.
Yeah. I mean, we talk about the heart, the language of the heart.
Right.
That's it's really just a pump.
It's a pump.
I mean, it is, but we got to put it somewhere
Yeah.
because we're stuck with bodies and things like that.
We gotta find, if this was a radio, we gotta tune it into it so that it can come, so we can pick it up. These frequencies are all around us all the time.
Right.
All I gotta do is dial this in and pick it up.
Right. And when I sit down, I'm not in love with myself.
No.
I don't love myself. I'm really hard on myself.
Yeah.
And I sit down and I tune it in. I get the little short wave going, and I pick up the voice.
Mm-hmm.
And it isn't the BBC.
No. No.
I don't know what it is, but I know it's loving and honest and pure and unselfish, and it's my God image. I mean, Jung would say, I can't talk about God, that's not but your God image. That I can talk about. That is a subject for psychology.
Mm-hmm.
See? Your God image. So come up with an image that is helpful to you, supportive to you, that you would give your life to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Call it life. Call it love. Call it goodness.
My God image.
Yeah, God image.
My version of God.
Yes. Knowing it's wrong.
Yeah, knowing it's wrong. Knowing that
Knowing it's wrong.
We
Yeah.
aren't capable
Limited. I mean, so limited.
So limited.
I watch some of these science things sometimes on YouTube, it's like, I mean, they say there are more stars than there are grains of sand on the earth.
Oh my goodness.
It's mind-boggling.
That's a lot of stars.
That's a lot of stars. That's a lot of stars.
And here we are. Small.
Thinking we're in control.
Insignificant.
But so significant. I mean, it's that contradiction.
Yeah. Yeah, because the world happens to us. the universe happens. I think it's one of the hardest things to say because it makes you seem so egotistical or so, maybe maniacal or whatever. But this whole life happens to me. I'm the center of the universe.
Right.
My sensory data, my eyes, my nose, my mouth, nothing that happens in the world happens anywhere else other than here. Whether I'm reading about it, whether I'm seeing it, whether I'm experiencing it.
And I need to assume responsibility for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's that agency.
That's it.
That's making the choices.
That's it.
Finding a way to live a virtuous life with some support. Let's see. From May the 21st, 2024 at 9:07 a.m. This was day 39.
Okay.
Dear Universe. I did Universe a couple times, yeah.
That's all right.
Please walk with me. Be my body double. Be my support network. Help me to be accountable to my goals and vision. I'm walking a disciplined path with a strong focus on becoming or being a new or different man. To be my optimal self, to be my highest self. Will you walk with me? Please, I need congruence with the universe. Will you be my primary support person?
Okay.
And then I said, Dear Philip, kind-hearted warrior.
Say that again.
Dear Philip,
I got that.
kind-hearted warrior.
Kind-hearted. That's lovely.
Warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I got you.
I got you.
Yeah, I'll be there for you. We're a team, you and I.
All right. Now that's, you're getting loved on. You're getting supported.
Yeah.
You're getting God guided. And that's the same damn thing you got to do with your kid.
Yeah.
It's a mirror image of
Yeah.
that. What I'm getting from God, I'm giving to the kid.
Yeah.
Kind-hearted warrior. Let's go. I got you.
I got you.
I got you.
Yeah, he says that we're a team.
We are a team.
You, me, and the whole universe working in concert.
Yeah.
We can do it.
We can do it.
I'll be there for you. I'll remind you of our shared vision. I will help you see the direction of our highest self. Listen for me. Give me your attention from time to time. We are aligned. I love you.
I love that word aligned. In 12-step, they talk about surrender.
Uh-huh.
Trauma people, they're terrified of surrender.
Yeah.
Aligned, they can get that.
They can get aligned.
Aligned. I'm aligned with love. I'm aligned with life.
Uh-huh.
I'm aligned with...
And that's synonymous with surrendered. I'm surrendering into love.
Of course it is. But it's gentler. It's kinder. It's inviting. It's not terrifying.
Yeah.
And the kid is terrified.
Yeah.
So beautiful, beautiful.
And give this, that's really good feedback there. Give this, if I need it, my kiddo needs it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
To have that support, to know they're not alone.
Right.
And that they're loved.
That's right.
And it's enthusiastic.
It's energy. I mean, the kid has energy.
Energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be called to go out and do some stuff. Well, you are doing stuff.
Yeah.
And it is, but it won't drain you as much. This kid's got boundless energy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful writing.
Let's see here. One of the earlier ones. I'm trying to find one where I didn't do too much journaling because I noticed there is a lot of I will do a lot of writing. Here's one. Here's one. Monday, April 29th. Oh, there's another one kind of about monetizing my show, but I do a lot of the question. The question ends up being a journal, like you said, so I've gotten that feedback. But it's Monday, April 29th, 2024, 7:02 a.m. Dear Universe, I feel scared. I don't know how to monetize my show, Phil Phails. I have kids and I have to provide for them. I have responsibilities. I have important responsibilities. At the same time, I want to transition my career. I want to, and I have to. I have been actively transitioning my career for over half a year now, learning, practicing, and doing. I'm transitioning my career now. I am an entertainer. I'm a content creator. I'm an interviewer, cameraman, lighting guy, audio guy, specialist, editor, marketer. I'm scared. I want to find money. Help me.
Yeah.
I just said, I want to find money, guy.
Right.
God. Oh, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, let me just say this, because I said that's not necessary.
Yeah, the journaling.
But it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. So, I mean, you are a creative guy. I would encourage you to have a journal.
Yeah. Journal separately.
Journal separately. Get 2 books.
Yeah. Journal separately. It's 2 to 3 questions. And what we are noticing too,
2 to 3 sentences.
2 to 3 sentences.
One question.
One question. What we are noticing is something that you said earlier is the repetition of my concerns or the areas of concern
Of
or
course.
the
They're going to be
ruffled
there.
feathers.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I said my answer.
Money is a big thing.
Money's a big thing. Everybody would probably have that.
Everybody's got it.
Even billionaires.
Yeah.
They're like, I got to get this.
Oh my God.
I got to get this Boeing 757.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
I need extra $100 billion. I hope that everybody wants more.
Yeah. I was working with a guy who was on this issue,
Yeah.
And
he even getting a plane?
No. But money.
Yeah.
And I said, what percentage of the population, income-wise, are you in?
Yeah.
He said, well, I'm in the top 3%.
Oh, my God. Yeah. You're probably going to do okay.
We talked, and then he came back a few moments later and said, hey, Bill, I lied. I'm in the top 1%.
Oh, my God.
It's never enough.
It's never enough.
It's never enough.
It's never enough.
If that's your focus, where do I find security?
Yeah.
If I'm looking for it over here, you're not. I can tell. I mean, you're looking for it over here, but you have needs. I have needs.
Yeah, I'm not looking for it in the bank accounts.
No.
The type of riches I'm seeking are not monetary, but I need enough.
So you're like an actor,
I'm like an actor.
You're like an actor.
Yeah.
Who has to go and do the deal.
Gotta do the deal.
Gotta do the deal.
You want to see what the Spirit said?
Yeah, I love Spirit.
He said, Dear Philip, big-hearted, kind, and empathetic dude.
Oh! Lebowski.
Yeah, Lebowski did. My source, Lebowski did. Yeah. Big-hearted, kind, and empathetic dude.
Yeah.
El Deuterino, if you will.
El Deuterino.
I love you.
I love you.
Where are you, big heart? I don't know what the outcome will be. Uncertain, scared. I've been influenced by...
This you or him?
Yeah, this is the answer. Why? Yeah, this is him. It seems I've been influenced by my brother, Trey. No. I can hear his words.
That's you.
That's me.
You snuck in again.
I did.
Yeah.
I started with him.
And then you got right back to you.
Uncertain, scared. Yeah, I'm back to me here. Right here, I'm me.
That happens.
You're not 21.
You've got to listen. Who is this who's coming through here?
Yeah, when do I get back to me?
Sometimes it'll switch to the kid.
I switched to me.
You switched to you.
You're not 21. I like quote my brother. You have to have a job. You have to have money come in, period. Where do I get to him? What's something
Who has time for him? It's all about me.
Yeah, dude, my ego totally took over in this answer.
Watch it. It's going to do that.
Oh, man, I got to write this one down. The ego provides the answer.
Right. And pushes the voice out.
Yeah. my ego totally did it. It's like I started with that soft start and it was just like, move over, God.
Right. I can take it from
I
here.
got this.
I got this.
Oh my God.
Get out of here.
That's so obvious now that I'm reading it back to you.
Yeah.
Like I used I. I think that I is probably an indicator. The ego speaks in I, right?
Of course. Of course.
The God would say you
Right.
or us,
Right.
or
That's right.
he wouldn't say I all the time.
No.
Okay. Number 18, Tuesday. Let's see if I was able to get out of my ego on this one. Tuesday, April 30th, 2024, 7:07 a.m. Hey there, universe, inner guidance system. I'm feeling down. I feel scared and sad. I feel insecure.
Mm-hmm.
I spent time with family, and now I don't have much confidence in what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
The TV show that is, my family is not supportive in a way that works for me. I don't want to feel this way. I want to bounce back. Before spending time with my brother, I was excited and optimistic. I believe in myself and
He'll
my
take
process.
the air right out of you, won't he?
I want my optimism back.
Yeah.
I want to believe in myself. I want to relax and trust the process.
Yeah.
Help me find it again.
Yeah.
Sometimes people can do that.
Oh, in a minute.
You feel great. You're like, got it. And then you talk to some people and they love you. They care about you. They want to give advice. They want you to be safe and secure and supported.
Right.
But through that, there can be some doubt or that you need some delusion to do anything in this world. You need to, faith has some amount of delusion in it, doesn't it?
I don't know about the word delusion. I don't like that word.
Yeah, it does seem a little negative.
Yeah, it's a little negative. Your brother might have left that one over. So.
He might have left that one. Let's see if I stayed in God on my answer here. This is the next day. Let's see if I did it. Dear Philip, be there for yourself. Turn down the sound of family members and turn up the sound of messages that are important. Find your optimism and confidence. Your family, or your brother rather, does not mean harm. They want you to succeed. They don't want you to fail. They want you to be safe and have enough resources to provide for yourself and your daughters. He is good. You are good too. Mm. You have your own inner guidance, and that is the most important. Mm. You can do it. Turn up the volume of enthusiasm. Turn up the volume of optimism. Work smart. Work towards your dreams. Mm. Go out there and try stand up. Keep interviewing people. Mm. Keep editing. Keep marketing and social media. Find a way. I love you.
You did stand up, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, not yet. I'm going to.
Oh, you've never done it?
Never.
Is that right?
Stand up comedy?
You do pretty good sit down.
I do. You should be doing stand up. I interviewed a comedian. The last two people I interviewed were comedians.
No kidding.
Yep, and they're working with me to do stand up. We're working on kind of the things I need to do to come up with 3 minutes, and they've been mentoring me on it. I'm gonna try it. Last night, for the first time, I put my name down.
Did you?
For an open mic at Cap City Comedy. And if I get picked,
you gotta do it.
I'll gotta do it. And I'm scared. But anyway, yeah, that's...
But you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna stand up there and tell them you're scared.
I'm gonna tell them I'm scared.
And they're gonna be sitting there saying, boy, do I know that feeling.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be funny.
Hopefully.
That we can laugh at ourselves. That we cannot take ourselves so damned seriously.
I hope so.
Yeah.
After having those conversations with the comedians yesterday and the day before that, last night I was plagued with rumination that I had shared things, because some of the stuff I explored comedically in my kind of brainstorming what would be funny had edges that I'm worried that the world will see and go, well, he's a bad guy. Because some of it had racial themes and some of it had sexual themes. And because that's part of comedy, you kind of can go into these areas. And I was playing in those areas. And I worry that the world will see that and say, like, that's a bad guy.
Wow.
He shouldn't explore those. If he's got thoughts like that, he can't be a good guy.
Yeah.
And I was plagued last night by that.
Yeah.
To the point where I had to get up and I said, like,
Pray to George Carlin.
Yeah. I love George Carlin.
Of course you love George Carlin.
Yeah, 7 things you can't say on television.
Right.
We're not going to go over them now because this will be on television.
There
but
you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm going to do
But
stand
you
up.
see how complex we are.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you're coming at it this way, but there's also this way.
Yeah. Coming at it from different areas. I want to find my way, and I'm open. I'm open to it.
These are the questions to bring to your two-way prayer.
Yeah.
Guide me through this maze.
And I got to believe the people that say yes to sit in that chair and say yes to be my mentor are also God in some way.
Yeah.
Providing a roadmap or providing my hero's journey, the people that change me and influence me on that hero's journey.
Yeah. But you're the guy who has to take it.
I've got to become that hero.
Yeah. And you are.
Yeah.
You are. You are. You know? I wouldn't drive down here for these interviews if there wasn't something very special in you. You know? It's trying to be found. It's trying to find its expression.
Yeah.
You know? Took me a long time to find my expression.
It takes an adventure.
Oh my God. Oh, and it takes putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
Putting yourself out there.
Putting yourself out there.
I can do this. I can't do this. Yes,
I can do this. Yeah.
You know?
How often have I been visited with doubt, insecurity, deflation?
Yeah.
And something inside of me pumps that tire back up.
Right.
Let's keep going.
It's good stuff that's pumping it up.
Yeah. Well, I believe in the mission.
I know you do. I know you.
I started going to a men's group every other Monday. And I believe it's loving. It is that. It's another way Source finds its way. But in those circles, it finds its way in a communal. This one-on-one, I think, is crucial.
It's got to find expression in the group.
And then it finds expression in the group. So there's this. That's what I relate to when you said I'm looking at it from different angles. I'm looking for it socially. Where's God in groups of people? Where's God inside of myself in the stillness?
Right.
Where's God in movement through yoga when I move my body? Where's the God in that?
Where's God in suffering?
Where's God in suffering?
Yeah. Yeah.
Next one.
Look at Gaza. Look at Ukraine. You know, I mean, it's all around us.
My goodness. Yeah, I don't even. I'm so grateful that it's not literally all around. I mean, it is all around us, but not that level.
Yeah.
I'm grateful to not be in Gaza now.
Yeah.
Or to have family members that are there.
God, take a look at me. I'm a wuss. He said, this one's a wuss. We're not going to give him so much
You're not
suffering.
that big of a wuss. You went over to Israel when you went to that. When you went to the what's it called?
I went to the Peace Corps. I was in West Africa.
You're not a wuss.
No, not really.
No,
not really.
You're not
but
a
I mean,
wuss.
in terms of the suffering that has come into my life, I haven't had that much.
Yeah, not compared to folks.
Not compared.
But we shouldn't compare our suffering with other people's suffering.
But like you said, you're grateful. That's where we should be. We're grateful.
Yeah.
And we're compassionate towards the others.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. Let's see. We flick through here, finding another one. Hoping for some sweet, juicy... Or just I want to do it right. I guess, there's that part of my ego that wants to do it right.
You aren't doing it right.
Yeah.
I'm just putting some fine touches on it.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah, I hope.
Oh, man. Here's day 59, Tuesday, June the 11th, 2024, 7:28 a.m. 7:28 in the a.m. Dear Source, do you love me?
Nice.
I need to be aligned with deep, constant...
Stop. There's your question. Go to the answer.
Okay.
Do you love me?
Do you love
That's
me? Yeah, that's it.
Go to the answer.
Dear kind fox.
Dear kind fox.
Kind fox is my there's Mankind Project is the men's group thing,
Yes.
and they give us animal names.
Oh,
And so my God knows my animal name.
nice.
It's Kind Fox.
Kind fox. Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Dear Kind Fox. Philip Jones, big-hearted warrior. Big-hearted warrior.
That's come up a few times,
Yeah.
hasn't it?
I am here and I support you. I love you. I will always look like support. Support looks a lot of ways. You have to learn and struggle to achieve. This is part of the journey. You can do it. I believe in you. You are smart and creative. You are beautiful and worthy. I love you. Let's go.
There you go. I love when expressions are repeated. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. And
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of people. Let's go now. It's like, okay, you've done this work. Now carry me out into the world.
That's what it is.
That's what it feels like.
It is.
Yeah. Let's go.
It's saying I break free from this journal
Right.
and I manifest in
Get
action.
legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So in 12-step recovery, I mean, we're doing the 11th step, prayer and meditation, but then that leads into the 12th step, which is action. Having had a spiritual originally experience as a result of these steps, as a result of this process, we try to carry the message to others and to practice these principles in all our affairs. So it's carrying out into the world what I was just exposed to so beautifully in a 5-minute session with love.
Yeah.
You see, I got loved on, I got supported, I got puffed up in a good way, a good way.
Yeah.
Not, not an inflationary way. And now carry it out.
Let's go.
And then leak.
Yeah.
I leak.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend who said, I go to this prayer thing, I fill myself up, and then I leak.
Yeah.
I go out into the world. And then with the leaks have something to teach us.
It's like the tire with the slow leak.
That's it.
You pump it up in the morning.
Yeah.
And throughout the day, it slowly leaks a little bit.
Right.
Because it's not a one-time thing. It's not something we do once and we're done.
We're doing the impossible. I mean, we are charged. There's a Jewish, in the Jewish tradition, story of when a human being passes by an angel, the angel is required to bow. And what's behind that? Angels have it easy. They're spirit. We got to balance spirit and body. Spirit and body. Spirit wants to fly. Body wants to be taken care of. You're balancing those two things. And people are coming to you and saying, well, don't go too much of this, don't go too much of that, your brother's there, and we bow to you because, what you're trying to do is so difficult, and yet it's so necessary. If Phil is going to become Phil, he's got to do it.
He's got to do it.
You've tried the other way. I do the corporate BS, and I'm dying. I'm dying.
Yeah.
So you got to listen to these. That's a voice too. That's guiding you through life. And you got to be very sensitive to it. And you got to cry out, as you have.
Yeah, you got to cry out.
You got to cry out.
I do that. I do that in these pages. Sometimes I do it in these cameras.
Yeah. Yeah, it's necessary.
I think so.
That's real prayer. It's this two-way prayer, you know?
Yeah.
Your way? Ah!
Yeah.
This sucks.
This sucks.
I'm with you. I'm with you in this. And you come away, I come away from it adjusted. You know what I mean? It's like I needed to hear that, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm listening to the deepest part of myself. And I'm trying to trust it. And I'm trying to do the right thing. And that's where the guidance comes in.
Right.
Somebody said, if it's a choice between right and wrong, you don't need guidance. You do the right thing. But if it's a choice between right and right, then you need guidance.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what you're doing. You're struggling between
Right and right is a
right
hard.
and right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is so easy. Right and wrong seems like, oh, do I steal this candy bar? Do I not steal this candy bar?
Right.
My goodness. You have an angel and a devil.
Right.
Right. But so often in life, we have two angels.
Right. Right.
And there's not clear. It's not clear. That's why we write.
Yeah.
That's why you find some inner guidance that feels beyond ourselves, the beyond inside of ourselves. What was the quote again? I'm going to write it down.
The beyond that is within.
The beyond that is within.
Thomas Kelly.
Is within. Thomas Kelly. That's so great.
Mm-hmm. Because you know it's true.
Channel that.
Human beings with any sensitivity are aware of an inner star, you know?
That's the surrender they're talking about.
Yeah.
Surrendering to that higher power is surrendering to this beyond that is within.
Right.
Tuning your body, your mind, your spirit to channel
learning
that.
to trust it.
And that takes an effort and a practice.
Right. That's right.
And that's what we're doing
This
here.
is a discipline. This is a discipline. This is not a fortune cookie.
No.
You know?
It's not going to give you your lottery numbers.
No.
I don't think I have that question in here.
No.
Spirit, what are the lottery numbers? You'd be like, get out of here.
Get out of here. You're beyond that.
That's not what we're
You're
doing.
beyond that.
That's not what we're doing,
that.
Phil.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You want to read another one?
One more, then I'm done.
One more, then we're done. For now.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see one where it's got a short one. Maybe one of the later ones in the 60s here. Oh, in the end, I started doing morning pages. That's what I started doing. I stopped.
Not so different.
It's a little different.
It's a little different, yeah.
It's like a journaling stream of consciousness. So,
Right.
But I think they can work together. I like your idea of having both of them
Right.
side by side.
Is it Julia? Julia?
I have her cards over there. It's something like that.
Yeah.
Childs or Childress or something like that.
I don't know.
I'll look at it in a second and tell you.
I suspect she may have taken this from
You said that.
two-way prayer.
You said that before in our interview,
Yeah.
which that'd be fascinating.
Yeah.
Dear you, this is from day 54, Wednesday, June the 5th, 2024 at 7:33 a.m. Dear universe, open my eyes. I need to better understand how this works, content creation. How can I make money? Will I make money?
Yeah.
Will I go broke? I'm so blind to the consequences of losing all of my money because nothing happens.
Yeah.
The content does not find an audience. Worry, fear, doubt. Am I being foolish and irresponsible? Blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
And then he says,
The voice.
Dear Philip, dear big-hearted man,
Right.
silly man, the future is uncertain. I don't know what will happen. You can diligently move in the direction of your passion, interest, and truth. You can follow your gut. It might not be perfect. It might not be exactly what you thought it would be. You will be excited, though. Trust your gut. Follow your passion. Balance this with practicality and responsibility. Be responsible and smart. Find your way. You can do it. I love you.
Okay. So it's both. It's not just throw caution to the wind.
Yeah.
It's not that.
It's thoughtful.
It's thoughtful.
And it's intentional.
And it's honoring both sides.
It is.
Yeah.
This does seem like it's allowing both things to live. Like, how can I do this and that? It's a both and.
It needs to be.
Which this needs to be.
Needs to be. Yeah.
Life needs to be that.
Yeah. Yeah. But not at the expense of the passion.
Not at the expense of the passion.
Follow it, but balance it.
Like, there's that, to do great work in the world, one could make a lot of money and then use that money to do great work. Right? That's one way. In order to enrich your community, you have to be yourself enriched. Mm-hmm. But there's this other way of, just having enough and letting your acts, letting your speech and the way you walk through the world enrich your community.
Which one are you?
Probably the latter.
No question.
I'm not a banker.
No question.
Unless I
No
unless something really big changes.
Yeah. But give me enough.
But give me enough.
There you go. That's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't need a Boeing
No.
757.
No.
What would I do with it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I just want to go on a vacation every now and again and eat healthy foods and be in communion with my fellow man, helping him, helping myself, helping him or her, and goofing off. Goofing off.
There's the kid.
Yeah. I want to goof off.
Let him come out and play. Let him come out and play.
At the mirror.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that back to you. Yeah, let's let our goofball come out and play sometimes.
Yeah.
What else is on our agenda here?
I don't know.
Let's see here. We had it. We wrote it down. Let's talk a little bit about failure. Phil Phails and failure.
Well, I think we have.
Okay.
We have. I work with addicts and alcoholics. Most of us, not all, have known failure, and out of it has come
all
good, and it.
I think we could safely say everybody's known failure.
Yeah, and so it's how do you deal with it?
Yeah,
how do you deal with it?
And when you say how do you deal with it, it's like, what stories do we tell ourselves about that failure?
That's right.
What it means about our character, what it means about our place in the world.
Yeah. And if I bring that to this voice, I'm going to get the side that I need to hear.
Yeah.
It's not the ego side.
The medicine.
Yeah. Yeah.
The prescription.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's bringing us kind of to this last point here, which was encouraging folks to try this practice. Y'all try two-way prayer. Do this for a month. We've got on your website, there's everything you need. There's the instructions, there's videos. You can go and watch the videos that we've done together where you've told me, all the steps to doing it. And in this one, you've revealed more steps, the action item, the God list, and also doing the work with shadow and doing the work with child.
Mm-hmm. I think we filled it out.
So it's out there. There's plenty of information out there for folks to immerse themselves in this practice.
Yeah.
Try it. See, does it work for you? And share in the comments. Write an email. Let us know what it's like to practice two-way prayer.
And then go help somebody else.
And then then turn someone else onto it.
Right.
You don't need to be Methodist or Protestant or Christian or Buddhist or Hindu or anybody. This is an additive practice that will connect you to whatever source you got out there.
You use that term a lot. I did too in my source.
Source. Yeah, the source.
The source.
Spirit, some people say.
Right.
We want like a catch-all, right? Which alludes to what you said, like we can't know.
Right.
We can't know what it is.
No.
But we can try to give a placeholder word for whatever it is.
And it's going to change probably.
It's going to change.
If you keep doing this over a period of years, it's going to maneuver a little bit, meander. Just as I have parts of me, God has parts of God. What are they? I went for a period writing to Mother God.
Mother God.
Mother God.
You needed feminine energy in your life.
I did. And it was a different feel.
It was?
It was a different feel. Father God,
Yeah, you had
stern.
that father.
It
Yeah.
didn't work for me. Brother God, that worked. Brother God. Unknown God.
So you could have a masculine energy, but father was spoiled for you because of your childhood.
But I got through it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with it now.
You father God now.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
And did that happen with the practice of forgiveness, forgiving your father?
Yeah, seeing my part in it, hearing him. I did two-way prayer, writing to him and letting him speak to me.
Oh.
There's many variations on this
Wow.
theme, Phil. And you know what he talked about?
No.
His alcoholic father. I didn't know how to father. I didn't know how to give you what you needed.
Yeah.
I drank. It was sad.
Yeah.
But it was healing. It was healing. Jung did something similar in Answer to Job. It's one of the best things that I think Jung ever wrote. Because Job is saying, "Hey, what are you doing to me?" And traditionally, the answer would be, God comes, "Oh, who are you, you little punk?"
God's testing Job?
Yeah, no, not only testing him. Yeah, of course, that's what the story is about.
Yeah.
Just
for those that don't know the story of Job, it is, what is it briefly? The story of Job.
The pact is there's a meeting in heaven between the devil and the God image.
Okay.
And the God says, "Look at my servant Job. He's just wonderful." Devil says, "Oh yeah?
I'll test him."
He's wonderful because you've given him everything.
Yeah.
He's got 6,000 camels and 2,800 donkeys.
What is faith
And
with negative stuff happening
let's take
to
some of that stuff away.
Oh my goodness.
And then
see if he still loves you.
My servant Job will come through with flying colors.
That's what God said.
That's what God
They're
says.
up there gambling on this poor guy. And then what happens?
Doesn't that kind of feel somewhat like life?
Yeah.
It's got some elements to it.
Yeah. So what happens next? The God takes all that stuff away?
Oh, yeah. All the stuff is gone.
And what does Job do?
Well, his friends come and they say, "Well, you must have screwed up, Job.
You must deserve this.
You deserved it. Somewhere you screwed up." I don't think so.
He's being gaslit by his friends and by God.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's like
three of them come. His wife says, "What? Curse God and die. Give up. Give up your connection here,
to God.
There's a wonderful line in there that I think I've meditated on it 28 times. If I get it, I'm not a Bible quoter. It's Job 13:15, chapter 13, verse 15. And here it is. This is Job speaking. Though you slay me, yet will I put my trust in you. You want to get down to the nitty-gritty, the essence? Even though you slay me, even though the suffering is unbearable, even though you kill me, I put my trust in you.
Why?
Why is that your question?
Yeah.
What? Well, I mean, that is the question.
What else do I have? What else?
I mean, you're answering that in your life.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah. To live is to suffer. What do I
To
believe
follow
in?
my passion, to live my life as best I'm able, being true to what I believe in.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
And there come the days when everybody around you is saying, "Hey, come on,
Don't do that.
put the tie on. Let's go to work."
What did Carl Jung say about the Job story? What was his answer to it?
Well, at the end of the story, and this is the way it's usually interpreted, is God suddenly appears.
He gives him all his stuff back.
No, that's the happy ending that comes at the end. But before that, God appears in the whirlwind, and he puts Job down. Listen, you little twerp. I don't think thou art a twerp or something. But he kind of puts him down.
Yeah.
And he puts him in his place. And he says, "Where were you when I set the foundations of the world? Where were you when I set the sea upon its course? Where were you? Who are you to question me?
Yeah. I'm bigger than you.
I'm bigger than
I've done so much for you that you don't even acknowledge.
Yeah. And you have no right to question."
Yeah.
Now, the end of the typical story is what you went to, that Job says, "Oh yes, mea culpa, mea maxima culpa. You're right. You're just wonderful."
Yeah.
And then come back the camels, come back all the dead children that were killed. I mean, his kids were killed.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, no, this is no half-assed kind of
he
story
went
here.
full on. Yeah.
Full on. And he gets it all back, and isn't it wonderful? And usually a preacher will say, "Well, there you go." Well, Jung, not so much. Jung wrote this book, Answer to Job, and what he said was, Job was right and God was wrong. Now, that's a heresy.
Yeah.
They kick you out of the pulpit if you're preaching that
How
stuff.
do you? Yeah, you got to have a really good follow up to that statement. What was his follow up?
His follow-up was, Christ is the answer to Job.
Christ is the answer to Job.
Christ is the answer to Job's. God becomes man so that man can become God.
Say more about that. God becomes man so that
We're in this thing together. You're in this thing together with your source.
I'm not separate.
You're not separate. Somehow through you, God is working out his deal.
Yeah. So to smite me would be to spite himself, to smite himself.
He's with you in the smiting.
Yeah, we're both smitten.
That's right. That's right.
I'm as a wave of the ocean. If you poison the wave, you poison the ocean at the same time. We're all one in the same.
What Jung was saying in that was, Job was right, God was wrong. God was experiencing an inflation. When he says, "Listen, you little twerp,"
Yeah.
that's an inflation.
That's mean.
I've never heard that in here.
Yeah.
Never.
It wouldn't pass the four absolutes.
It would not.
It's not honest, selfish, selfless.
Right.
Right.
Loving.
And pure.
No. It's not.
That was
So in the Christian tradition, that's that God becomes man.
when he does that behavior.
God becomes man in the person of Jesus Christ. That's your understanding. That's Jung's understanding of the answer to Job. The answer to Job is, you are suffering, and I'm with you in the suffering.
I walk with you.
I walk.
God walks with you.
Right.
And he can only do that in human
In
form.
human form. In human form. So maybe in a sense he bows too. Because we got it tough.
We bow together.
We've got a tough deal. People have it rough.
That's true.
You know? And God is with us in the suffering. And I think that's probably pretty close to Buddhism. You know? Suffering is where it's at.
Yeah.
And having compassion on our fellow man, and having compassion on ourselves. You know, this is where I experience God. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So, it ain't the only way to get there, this two-way prayer business. There's many ways. There's many paths.
There's many rays
it's the one that worked for me.
of light from the sun, right? There's many pathways there.
Right.
Just find one. And this is we're providing a roadmap to this one.
Yeah.
If this one doesn't work for you, find another one.
Right.
But find your way to source, to spirit.
And become who you were meant to be.
Become who you're meant to be.
Fully. As fully as you can.
Realize your true self.
That's it. That's it.
Through two-way prayer or Ashtanga yoga or Buddhist
or the 12
enlightenment
steps.
or the 12 steps or if 7 habits of highly effective people get you there, do that.
Right.
Whatever it is that brings you to, it's oneness with I think once you become one with yourself and with source, in that same motion, you become one with your fellow man because they're all in that soup.
Yeah. And listen to your teachers. Your heart knows who's speaking truth.
The good teachers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like it knows, you use those 4 absolutes on your teachers.
Yes, absolutely. There you go. Absolutely.
Yeah. Is it loving? Is it pure? Is it honest? Is it selfless?
If it's not, it can't be from God.
Can't be from God. Yeah. Anything else you want to share?
No. It's been fun again.
Yeah.
And next time you will be doing your inner child work.
I'll do some inner child work. I'll commit to doing that, to doing some inner child work and to writing some lists and to taking what you've shared with regard to keeping the questions short. I'll just go over the feedback.
Yeah.
Was keeping the questions short, 2 sentences.
Because God already knows.
We know. And then after the journal entry, do a God list or a life list, 5 to 6 God things that are guidance from the journaling.
It's very specific.
Very specific. And be on the lookout for
I'll check your leaves next time I come over.
Yeah, you'll check my leaves. Better bring a rake.
So I carry one in the car.
The ego, be cautious for the ego providing the answer.
Yes, it'll sneak in.
You might want to put the pen down and do a little bit more meditating if it starts to seem like that ego is doing the answering.
Or the kid will sneak in, or a shadow character will sneak in.
But be very aware. That's awareness.
Be aware.
Who's speaking back?
Who does this sound like? Where'd you come from?
And maybe filter it through those 4 absolutes, right? What do we have here?
If it's a shadow part, let it come.
Yeah.
Let it come. But just know that it's a shadow.
One thing that stays with me or has stayed with me since you brought it up was the awareness you shared of your end of life stuff. And it comes with a gratitude that I benefit from your, how old are you? 80 years old?
I'm going to be 80 in November.
Your 80 years of experience and wisdom and research and I guess a sadness at where you are and that'll be at some point not around.
Yeah.
That's scary and it brings a sadness.
Did you ever read Denial of Death by Ernest Becker? It's a marvelous book.
Yeah.
It's a marvelous book. And we try to push that out of consciousness, out of awareness.
Yeah.
It's a terrible threat.
Death.
Death, yes. Kind of the ultimate.
Yeah.
You know?
They could be a tremendous
Yeah.
motivator, though.
If it's handled properly, if it's the ego's going to fight it. I used to read Donald Duck comic books as a kid,
Okay.
and there was Uncle Scrooge, Scrooge McDuck,
Yeah.
Donald's rich uncle, and he was having some argument, fight with some other character. I can't forget who it was, but they were both building monuments to themselves. And one would build a monument, and the other guy would come and build a bigger monument.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'm 6, 7 years old, and it's like, I can relate to this.
Yeah.
But death kind of takes the wind out of it.
Yeah.
I
Out of the things
went
that
to
we
school
make.
in Rome years ago. College, part of my college was there. On the Via Veneto, there's a chapel that you go down into the crypt, and it was built by the monks. And there'd be a chapel about the size of this room, and it was all the bones of the monks decorating the whole thing.
Oof.
Decorating the whole. And you look at it and you say, wow, am I there? Am I? It just calls into question, not calls into question, calls into reality the illusion that I'm going to go on forever.
Yeah.
The illusion of the ego that it's going to go on forever.
Yeah.
And we're not.
Yeah.
We're not.
Let me turn this back on. This camera's gone off, and I want to turn it back on before we do the outro. I don't know why it has, but
You got
this is
two going, don't you?
Yeah, I got 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm feeling done.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
We get to death. We're kind of getting to the...
Yeah, we're at the end of things.
It's Act 4.
Oh, man.
Act 4.
Yeah, well, this has been Phil Phails with
And Bill Phails, too.
Phil Phails and Bill Phails.
And so do you guys.
Yeah.
So let's get with it. What are we going to learn from it and grow from it and go on and help all those other failures out?
Yeah, Father Bill W., everybody.
There you go.
Father Bill W. Phil Phails at Two-Way Prayer, Part 3.
There you go.
That's a wrap. Can we hug it up?
Absolutely.
Let's put this aside.
Yeah, boy. All right, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.